Hello, Monsters of Bounty, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 8 of my Drycha Campaign. Is it part 8? I'm going to say part 8. Part 8 of my Drycha Campaign, where we've got an ambush here as some Norscans have been lured into trying to attack Lourelorn Forest, but the mighty Farage of the Lourelorn Independence Party is showing them the error of their ways through violence. No. You thought you could get away with this, didn't you? You thought you could just go in, wreck the tree, everything would be fine. But it turns out it wasn't. Why are you still on fire? That's the souls of great elven warriors will power for some incendiary magic, apparently. There we go. Wildfire, so just make everyone more fire resistant for everyone nearby, which obviously quite nice for treekin, being that they are flammable, although not very many enemies have flaming attacks. So it's not really a major issue. Anyway, of course, being an ambush, this is going to be fairly short and sweet because we instantly had them surrounded. Just the enemy general holding on for a little bit longer, but even he is not going to be able to deal with Farage. Ah, the bitter Farage has managed to defeat the angry marauders. Good for him. Absolute bellend. Oh, Safri dies, and that's obviously helped us because we declared war on them to get on the good side of the elves, and that as well. We've got Whisper in the Forest over there. Okay, that's a good one to do. But we're probably not going to do that one right now because we still need to up. This is going to be quite slow going, unfortunately. So Buffy is going to be a little bit busy, which means we need to hope that the dwarves can push the vampires back, or at the very least keep them busy. Just going to keep stabbing vampires. God, are those just going out there stabbing vampires in the face? As Giles intended. Boop. You know, let's get some experience in here. Okay, we're going to meander back to his tree. Doesn't like to wander too far from home. At least when he does, he just complains about it bitterly. We could reach you, but you're not marching, which means that you'll probably just run away. Okay, I need all this up here, but you're probably sending armies. So tell you what I might do is I might just scamper over here, lay an ambush, and see what happens. Mind you, you can't actually reach us, can you? But you might move closer. Still got plague for 3 turns. 3 bloody turns. Alright, let's get Dark Hearts. And more Amber Spear, because of course it is best spell in the game. A lot of confused people are going, what? Why is it? Why do you keep calling it the best spell in the game? It's not very good. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're just wrong. Heinrich? No. No, my friends. For you, the war is definitely not over. Okay, more diplomatic relations with High Elves. I mean, we don't have high magic. The important thing was to get that relation bonus.
What matters do you wish to lay before the Everqueen? Serving the gods.
So then we can do stuff like that, and eventually we can get a defensive alliance, and then we won't have to worry too much about the basically that forest will just tick over, just do its own thing. Bob's your uncle. Okay, you are probably gonna. I'm assuming you're gonna run away. I mean, I might. Oh my god, those armies are trash. Come here. Come here. It says low casualties. I don't trust it. And because there's 2 more stacks down there, I think I need to be efficient about this. This is one of those battles where I could have just auto-resolved it, but I need that efficiency. I say efficiency, I just gathered all of my units together and Control Aid. Control G, then double right click, job done. Battle won. It really is. I mean, the Crypt Horrors are slightly nasty. Even the enemy general, he's only level 1. And he's about to be beaten up by fluffiest, angriest kitty. Yep, he got eaten. He got chewed. He got used as a chew toy by an angry, fluffy kitty. Angry, fluffy, flying kitty. And obviously that has caused a bit of consternation? Some emotional issues with his army, who are now starting to disintegrate. They weren't very happy to start off with, being that they knew that their own life was over, but they're certainly less happy now that the boss is dead. And they're starting to all crumble away. I think our losses were incredibly light. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be... the losses I sustained were just because I couldn't be bothered to keep the wolves back, so I just sent them in. That's the entire reason. Because otherwise, I wouldn't have lost anyone. If we can push this, maybe? I'm trying to think about what my options are here. I could maybe try and deal with Kemler. Like, I want to keep hold of the Black Pits. I'm just a little bit nervous about leaving Lourelorn Forest completely undefended. So I'll keep you nearby, something like that. More forest health? I mean, that would make things a little bit faster, wouldn't it? Or speed the process up. Okay, you're going to get Tempered Rigor to make you more killy. Because you can't damage people unless you hit them. That's a given. Buffy, you're just chilling there for a moment. No point worrying too much about that. We're actually not losing any. We're not gaining any health. We're not losing any either. And we just, as soon as we get...
What matters do you wish to lay before the
Everqueen? It's a lot of money. I reckon it'll probably be less. The more we wait, the more our relations increase. The less that will cost us. And so I'm in no rush. Oh, it looks like good old Grimgor is fighting back. This is what he wanted. Holy shit. He's doing it. Not Grimgor, Ungrim. There's a lot of people with the same similar sounding names in the Warhammer universe, aren't there? Oh shit, that's the dwarves, not Vlad. Oh shit, I forgot. Oops. They don't like each other anyway, right? So... yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's fine. It's ticking along. We've got those guys on side. Kislev seems to be holding out. Obviously, we've got a Throg problem at the moment, but again, Kislev don't... I wonder if we could get Kislev to declare war.
Doors are open to you.
Thank you. How about we do a trade? No. What about... hang on. What would it... 19. Why? Relative faction strength. Distance. I still don't have a fucking clue what distance means. I don't have a clue what distance means. Because they're right next to you. Right? So there's no... the distance should be 0. They're literally next door to you. You might be thinking, oh, it's the distance between the capitals, isn't it? But in my Kroq-Gar campaign, I've got... so we've got some beastmen down here. Orion... so the beastmen down here. Orion owns this province here. They're right next to each other, right? So this is the beastman capital, because that's the only settlement they have. This is Orion's camp's capital, because it's right there. The distance is 5.9. Minus 5.9 modifier. Why? Why? What? Why? It makes no fucking sense. The distance thing is just bonkers. I mean, it must be something that the AI calculates to decide whether it's going to declare war on a nearby faction. That's obvious. But what the fucking calculation for that is I don't think anyone would actually be able to tell you. I suspect it's just arcane lore. It's somewhere in the code base, there's numbers doing stuff, and if you ask someone why, they wouldn't be able to tell you the reason for that. There would be no actual answer for you waiting. It's the same for the... I keep asking this question about the Orc Wars. Like, why does it reduce the movement? And it reduces the movement beyond the normal, because if you have an army with no movement modifier and it has a war, it still moves less. There's no reason for it. And I've asked that question several times and I've never got a decent answer. Okay, so we're up against 3 stacks. Yep, that's pretty much what I expected to happen. Fortunately, it's pretty much all Zot. They'll be able to, like, mob us, but apart from that, we'll just carve our way through them slowly. Also, where the fuck did Heinrich come from? He must have marched. Because wasn't... God, he was fucking miles away. Jesus. Alright, fine, whatever. Three enemy armies. What? Fuck me. All I need to do is talk. That's all I need to do. Talk and play games. And I can't even do either of them. 3 enemy armies. One Drycha army. Who's going to win? There's only one way to find out. Fight! This is what is happening. Anyway, good. So the initial, I was surprised the initial army was so gung-ho, to be honest. I suspect they would, like, stick back here and wait for the reinforcements. They didn't. They didn't give a flying shit. They were just coming right at us. That was the wrong choice. They are now getting their asses handed to them. This isn't even close. We are rolling over them. I don't even know where Heinrich came from. I'm guessing Heinrich must have marched. You see fluffiest, angriest kitty there, eating a necromancer. And the enemy army is starting to disintegrate. Right, Heinrich is on his way. Here he comes. You might notice that already his army is quite low on morale. In fact, some of them are already disintegrating. He's got like 4... Why have you got 4 leadership? Lord recently died. I think it's because they marched. I think you get lower leadership because they marched. And because of that, they're drained because they're tired. And oh, you know, 80, that might be because of all my enemy leadership debuffs, maybe? But they're drained as well. And then Lord died because, of course, they decided to come at me. Which means they've only got 4 leadership left. Which means as soon as we actually engage them, they're probably going to start disintegrating. These guys are getting even more scared because there's probably... exposed yeah, so as soon as they come anywhere near us, they start to lose even more leadership, which means they start to disintegrate from the fucking get-go. Also, Heinrich has decided to charge straight into it, which is a bad idea, because now he's getting bared to death. So Cairn Race are racing to try and help, but they, of course, rely on that physical resistance. And we've got magical attacks. Like, literally our entire army has magical attacks. So these guys are having a bad time. We summoned some Dryads into the midst. And as you can see, yeah, these guys are not super happy about that. Skeleton Warriors actually seem pretty cheerful. It's because flanks secure, winning current combat. They're actually feeling pretty good about that. We're charging them in, charging some doggos in. I was hoping to make them disintegrate, but actually they seem to be happier because they're winning that fight. I don't know. Either way. Right, Heinrich is dead. That's not going to have much effect on their leadership, actually, because technically their lord was the other guy. So, I don't know. It's quite funny, though. A lot of these units are on the cusp of routing. Like, no one is happy here. And then, of course, as soon as they get into combat, their flanks become unsecured. They start losing the combat because, you know, we've got horrible units that rip them to pieces. And so they just die even faster. So we're just going to cut through these guys like a hot knife through fucking butter. The corpse cart will cheer them up slightly. A little bit. I mean, these guys are doing... No, these guys are doing exactly the same. Well, they're slightly better, potentially. The enemy are throwing over 7,000 guys at us, which means we're outnumbered 10 to 1. But that's not really a big deal when you can easily kill 20 zombies to every dryad. Like, that's not going to be an issue for us. Just laying into them. More dryads being summoned in there, which of course is going to really freak those zombies out, and they are going to start disintegrating. And because everyone's starting to disintegrate, they get even sadder. Not to mention the fact that almost half their army's dead. We're coming up to halfway anyway, and looking at the rate in which they're losing units, it's almost just counting down in tens. Jesus, that's going down so quickly. The other enemy army, other reinforcements, has turned up, and we're using the treekin just to hold them at bay while we mop up Heinrich's little horde. The bear's coming in there. Yeah, this is an absolute slaughter. It's an absolute slaughter. 7,300 they threw at us. And now the units are just disintegrating of their own accord. I don't even have to kill them now. This is why you don't bring zombies to a dryad fight, mate. Luon, military access. Yes, go on then, because I don't have any trees nearby. I might have to kill some wood elves, but you know, killing wood elves. Oh, spell resistance for the entire army. That's all right, isn't it? And oh my god, they're dead. Oh my god, what happened to the oak? Oh, Jesus, were you... Wait, what? Were you killing... Or have you just... No, you must have... What the fuck? What the fuck is going on over there? Characters, 21. Holy shit. Oh my god. Right, well, okay, well. Okay, this is kind of doing it arse about face, but we're going to take Gorsel here. I'm going to take this. We're going to give it to... Right. Don't want... How is the defences here? I mean, it's not bad. I think beefing up. The problem is there is a Throg right over there. I am going... I think you're going to try and take out the Black Pit. So if we go and meander in that direction. I feel like the defences here are pretty good. They're I mean, we got some dwarf miners here as well to help out. So I mean, that's nice. Is there any, I don't think there's anyone we can give this to. That's the problem. Because Carl doesn't own either of these. If Carl manages to take one, I mean, we have like crushed.
Say what you must, but no, you.
How's the Empire doing? Where is the Empire? Oh my god, really? No, wait, no, Carl, where are you? Oh, there you are. You're 57. I mean, Kemler's 73, so yeah, you should be able to deal with him. I guess you're going to try and deal with Throg as well, and those armies are looking quite nasty, in fairness. We're going to have to push all this back, which is going to be somewhat tricky, as well as it looks like Marathi has landed. So we've got that problem to deal with. Plus, of course, Gayan Vale isn't actually a proper city at the moment. It's a pile of trash. With well, it does have some growth. It does have some growth. Not much. And it won't have much growth because we won't own any of these settlements. So we won't be able to build the building to give us the extra growth, which is what we need. We do have some growth from some of these buildings, so that's quite nice. And I mean, the Lourelorn Forest is growing quite nicely, so we could switch that over. This building isn't next to anything, so we could go... I don't want salt. I want more growth. The likelihood of keeping this settlement is pretty low, but it can still give us a little bit of growth. Keep us ticking along. I don't really have any wood elves in this army because they're wood elves, so I'm not going to stress too much about getting an Indoctrinator. Oh, you can be a mentor. Perfect. And I don't really see the point in that, but I will get Perfect Vigor. Perfect Vigor and more Flock of Doom, I think. Let's do something like that. Do we have... We've got some crap I can turn into... Oh, Dreaming Boots. Oh, you know what? No. Buffy. Would you like some Dreaming Boots? Because then you get a little bit of extra growth. It's not amazing, but it's something, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Hail of Doom Arrow. We don't need that because we don't have anyone who can shoot. The other Trickster Shard is fine. I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to fuse these two and see if we can make it something better. Helm of Discords are pretty good, but a Banner of the Eternal Queen is fine. What happens if we fuse them? Make them kiss. Perfect Eagle Quiver. Ammunition, reload time reduction, and Eagle Quiver. Useful if we had anyone with a missile attack, which we do not. So, completely fucking useless. Never mind. We tried. That was the main thing. We gave it a shot. Gave it 110%. The Skewering Branch. More damage for... Also, you don't have... Is it Aspect of the Birch? It is, yes. You get that one. You can't do that together. I want to make you... More melee... Yeah, more melee defense, right? Because then you've got like 65 melee defense, which is pretty good. If we can hunt down Kemmler and finish him off, I could... I mean, there's still only... So, if we've got the deep roots available, we can just teleport wherever we need. So, if Vlad does start causing... If he starts making trouble in my neighbourhood, I won't have to get in one little fight. And my mum won't get scared. Well, Willow, you're still trying, aren't you? And if you see anyone to stab, you can always stab them. I just want... Hello. Okay, so you're dealing with that problem. It's nice to see...
Ask your favour, and I will check with the Demas Kron that you
oh, actually, you've got... Your main threat is Clan Moors. For once, the main threat isn't me. You don't have a main threat. You don't know how you can only see it if you... Any faction which doesn't have a main threat, I'm assuming is me, but it would seem silly if it was me because I am their friend for the most part. So I'm just assuming that they would have it as me, but it would be silly if it was. They did have that in... Oh, fuck. Back when the game, when Warhammer 3 released, there was... Who is the... There's like one... Oh, the Rotsman clan from Kislev, right? The Rotsman clan was at war with Kislev. They were surrounded by Kislev. And they were at war with Kislev. So they were... I was playing as Kugath, and the Rotsman's clan's main threat was me. So I was the other side of the fucking map. These guys were surrounded by the people they were at war with, but they were mostly concerned about me, which is either huge foresight or alternatively massive player bias. Hello, boys. Right, I'm gonna head north. Heinrich has legged it. He's booked it. I am going to just stay hanging around this sort of area. I need to see Carl doing some stuff. Right, we need to basically take all of, if we can take all of this, that will then give us obviously the big tree growth we need. So it's currently at 12, which is not great. And we're losing 1 a turn. It's not ideal. Okay, but we can get the Roots of Gyron, which means next turn we'll be able to get some more tree. Of course, it doesn't work for us because we can't actually get the Spell Singers. So we can't get any Spell Singers, even though we've got access to them, like over here, I think. There will never be any Spell Singers here, so Spell Singers are effectively locked out for us. We can get Glade Captains and Waystalkers, Stalkers, I believe, but they're both, like, glamoured, so their stats are kind of shit. Do I want to upgrade this? I don't really want... I mean, I might want dragons, but again, dragons are a little bit shit, aren't they? So I'm not super invested. Not super invested. I'm assuming this must be beastmen down here. Are you at war with beastmen? You're not at war with beastmen. I just have to assume that Morgar is kicking off. That's the only thing I can think of. The only character that produced that much chaos corruption. '26. He's here. He's here. Morgar. I think it's Morgar. I'm just guessing Morgar. It must be. I don't know where else it could fucking be. It's off the chain. I very rarely see the Wood Elves get their ass handed to them, but there we go. Stefan. Stabby stab stab. Good job, Willow. Then we can always teleport back to Griffin Wood, should we need to, but with any luck, we'll be fine. Drycha, you need... remember what we said about PR? Telling people that you will fertilise... You know what, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Because I feel like if I do that, they will instantly charge at me. Regardless of... That's the problem. If you declare war on a faction, I just assume they're just going to come charging out of the fog of war next turn. I'm always surprised when that doesn't happen. Heightened Glamour would give upkeep reduction for... Okay, I don't really care about that. Melee defense for... How long is that for? 10 turns. I'm in. I'm in. Right. Let us take Ara now. I don't know if I really want it. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I need to see Carl doing a little bit more. He's definitely dropping the ball. Is he at war? Oh, he is at war with Scrag and Throg and Kemler. I mean, I'm dealing with Kemler. Okay, we're gonna hippity hop up here to grab these. Get more Amber Spear because of course it is the best spell in the game. Okay, we need to clean out the north here. Clean out the north, and we have met. Why the fuck have we met all of those guys? Oh, no, I still don't know why. Hello. Okay, at least we've upgraded this, so we can get that one. What does this give us? It gives us physical resistance for all armies. Nice. Winds of magic power. Okay, that's fine. Immune to chaos corruption and chaos waste attrition. All right. I'm okay with that. Okay, we need more growth here. What is going to give us the most growth? 5 all provinces. That is going to give us 20 growth. That one. It's that one, and yeah, more defenses to be on the safe side. And I guess maybe this, because Buffy is the one that can recruit elves. So maybe that's the play. Getting some more elves in this army, getting a little bit more elf friend type shit going on. You know, show the elves that some of my best friends are elves. Yes, I've brainwashed them and I feel they're expendable chaff, but I mean, they're there. It's not a bad thing, Is it? No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Right, well, with Morathi kind of invading a little bit, there was a little push there, but it looks like it's been mostly dealt with pretty quickly. There's still a lot of Kemlar. I think if we maybe wipe Kemlar out in the north, we can then concentrate on sort of linking up with Karl in the south there. And if we can give Midland back to Karl, then maybe that will be better. I mean, it's still... I was hoping just to rely on my allies to hold the enemies back, but at this rate, they're not doing very well. So I'm going to have to shore up their push south, or push north even a little bit. And then Ungrim has managed to contain Vlad, but he's not gone for the kill. And we've still got a scrag issue down here. So I need to kind of maybe link up with some other factions. Hockland. Oh, you want a trade agreement? We could make a trade agreement. Sure. Sure. I need to kill some dwarves, don't I? I need to kill some dwarves. Maybe I could kill these dwarves. No one likes these dwarves. Everyone hates those fucking guys. So maybe if I can kill those dwarves, that will give me... Because if I kill 3... Alternatively, I could just kill Durthu. I could just go, you know what? I don't need... Oh, crap. Oh my god. Athel Loren is getting its arse handed to it. You know what I said about those Wood Elves actually, you know, defending? Fucking wrong, wasn't it? I mean, look at them. They're getting rolled over. Everything's on fire over there. Holy shit. Drycha needs to race to the rescue and save Athel Loren from itself at this point, but that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.